All right, well, this song makes up for the last level's song being kind of bland. I can't even focus on the game. I'm just jamming. What? Oh. Woo, that scared me. Oh. She was standing like right in front of me. I wasn't expecting to be like right there. Yeah. Smile, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever beaten this game in my life. I shoot the bad guys, yeah. I am Robo. I am a cop. I'm gonna punch you in the dick. I'm going to take a picture so we can document this. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. They saw me take a picture. Oh shit. Oh god, they're coming. Oh god, the crazy cult members are coming. Oh god. Hide, chat. Where's my bear spray? Where's my bear spray? We're gonna hide. See ya, bitches. Toto. Oh no, that's to do. Like, who's Toto? Hey, to win the game, you gotta play the game, you know? Shooting me from far away. Oh shit. He snatched me right off that raft. Holy fuck. I hope people are clipping this, because it's funny as shit.
Listen, Door. I would have you open.
Listen, Door. Haha, your bananas are all wet. Oh god. No, get up. Ooh, that one was close. Yeah. It takes a ton of health. I think like a third of, if you have full health, it's like a third of your health. Woo! Yeah. That is what they call deathless. Get it. Yeah. Hold down the button. Hold down the button. For the love of God, hold down the button. Yeah. Woo! Yeah! I think it's time for some tunes. Oh shit. welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. But welcome. Hi. It's me and it's you and it's Tuesday. And we're going to be continuing with our playthrough of Funcom's The Longest Journey. Or they should call it like the longest dialogue sequences ever. It's got a lot of dialogue, at least in the early parts of the game. Hopefully, as we get more into the meat of the story, that'll kind of change. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for coming by. Love that Batman tune. Now we'll go to like speaking of Batman, a similar kind of reminds me of Danny Elfman music. The Longest Journey's menu music is so good. All right, gonna get TikTok going. There we go. All right, we're live in all the places. Yo, Josh Fickerson, good to see you. Oh, let me get that. You know, that's something I'm gonna have to like. It's because I didn't have the bot running, so it's something I'm gonna have to. Remember to start adding into my you know, my whole setup thing. I wonder if there's a way I can like reset it. Let's see. What does refresh triggers do? Refresh triggers. I don't know. Let's see. I wonder if I can change it in. Where do I? Isn't there like a reward queue? Where's that at? Yeah, if you wanna see if you can refund it, I don't know. I don't know how that works when it's like a reward that's like one per stream. But yeah, so this bot I'm doing to set all that up, you have to actually run it like while you're live. You have the points back, but you can't try again. Oh, that's a bummer. I feel like there should be a way to like reset it, you know?
Oh, that creates a new one. I don't want to create a new one. Wait, action queue. Oh, it probably... Well, this has a queue tab, but I guess because the bot wasn't running, I didn't see it. Yo, I know I don't sweat it, but it'd be nice to know if it's like something that I could reset. But I might have to dig into the bot some more. So I'll have to do that later. Well, good news is after the stream last night, I installed the HD mod, and which actually added a little bit of fidelity to the game. But supposedly it also helps with the crashes that we were having, so we'll see.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high.
Yeah, it's a lot sharper looking, right? Looks pretty good.
The clamp's keeping the hose closed, so it won't leak. Mystifying.
Alright, so we need to get this clamp because we need to get the key that's in the subway, but the key is electrified, so we can't just grab it with our hands. And I'm assuming clamp is what we need. We got the machine on, it's running. Can't change any of this stuff anymore. This is all locked down. Can't turn this wheel because the pressure's too high. And if I click on the clamp, it just lets go, but then it just goes back. Wait, there's a valve up here. Can I take the clamp now? Oh no, but I could turn the wheel, I bet. There it is. Yeah, so you just needed a fresh look at it.
I'm not leaving my gold ring. Somebody's going to have to replace that cable eventually.
Oh, I'll take the ring. There you go. Yeah. See? Spent all night last night looking at that thing. Solved it in 5 minutes. Yeah, like I can tell, especially like this scene is a lot sharper. Sometimes this is the best puzzle solving strategy. Just take a break. That's absolutely true. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta step away. Oh, but going back to the bot, you should be able to do the daily check-in though. Now that that's running. Alright, so we're gonna grab this key.
Can't reach down
I wonder if I don't know if the bot can, if the bot supports this, but you think I should get like an audio alert or like an on-screen alert? Because right now it just posted in chat. Little on-screen alert might be cool. Yeah, I'd have to see. I'd have to look up some like alerts. I assume that there's alerts that are compatible with it. The old Mercury. I guess we could open this fuse box now because we got the key. Funny that the key for this fuse box was in the subway. Oh, wait. Did she grab it? Was I talking over that when... Wait, hold on. It'd be quicker to reload. Quicker to reload and just go back here than go all the way back through the subway. Yeah, this the bot I'm using is called streamer.bot. Pretty cool. Oh, the key's still there. And clearly wasn't paying attention.
Can't reach down far enough.
Really?
Down far enough.
I mean, you could just hop down there and just get it real quick. Okay, so... Oh, I can examine
It's a
it.
clamp.
Can I...
It's a clamp. It's a clamp. It's a clamp.
It's a clamp.
It's a clamp.
It's a clamp.
It's a clamp.
Clamp chat. Huh. Interesting
It's a
that you
clamp.
can, like, examine it, but not do anything with it. Can I combine with something else? Okay, well, I can get to my inventory. While I'm examining it, so which makes me think like there's something I can combine with it. You see, EA released legacy editions of The Sims 1 and 2, and I did. Yes. Oh, how do I get out of this screen? I don't want to examine this anymore. Here we go. I was like stuck on that. Hmm.
It looks like a large iron key.
Bought The Sims 1 and just for fun when digging to see if the mods I made for it when I was a kid were still online. And I just found them, really. They're still available. That's awesome. Some of them have been downloaded over 1,200 times. Dude, that's sweet. That's crazy that those are still, like, even still up. Published in 2008. Damn. That was, feels like 100 years ago. Mikasoft Gaming, what's up, man? Saw some Longest Journey and had to pop in. Well, thanks for popping in. Yeah, we just started this playthrough last night, actually. One of my favorite point clicks that I had not played in
I'll have to find some other way to get the key.
20 plus years. I guess like 20, 24, 25 years. Came out in 99. I don't know that I played it. I may have played it one other time, maybe before Dreamfall came out. Either way, been a long time. Doing all of them? Nice. I'd probably have to play Dreamfall again at some point in the future after this, because I don't remember that game at all.
Can't reach down far enough.
Be over here, maybe? Or can you step on this? She keeps going over there. But it looks like she should be like
Far enough.
over here. Man, 2008. What was I doing in 2008? I think nothing. I have the second one physical, would love this one, and the third one physical format. I have this one, I was saying this last night, that I have a whole crate of old PC games in my basement, and I might have the CD for this. I think it was 3 CDs. I feel like it was like a thick jewel case. Probably because of the movies. All right, well, before the subway leaves, see if there's something else. I might have Dreamfall. When did that come out? ...2006, so that was kind of before things went digital, so I might have a physical copy of that. No, I didn't think that was gonna work. I'm pretty positive that the key in the subway is for that, but clearly missing something else to go with the clamp. Thought the game was going to crash there for a second. We'll go to the academy.
Groovy!
Hey, thanks for that follow on TikTok. Welcome on in. Yeah, see, there's never anything there. To the bridges. To the cafe. What's your favorite point-and-click adventure? The Secret of Monkey Island. Because that humor is just right up my alley. No, I thought the mod was supposed to fix that. Damn it. All right. Sorry about that, chat. Just waiting for Scum VM to launch back up. I think the most annoying part about... Oh, it actually grabbed it right away. I'm going to say the most annoying part about when this happens is it usually takes OBS a minute for it to capture the game again, but it actually... Oh. Actually grabbed it right away. Haven't beaten that one. I believe I have it though. It's definitely worth it. It's on. You could get the special edition on Steam. In the special edition, you can swap between the new visuals and the original. Actually just played that on stream a couple weeks ago. Actually did the whole month of January. I called it Lucas Fest, and I did a whole month of just LucasArts point and click adventure games. Pretty rad.
Charlie? Can I ask you a few more questions, Charlie?
Sure.
Could I ask you a few more questions about yourself?
Yeah, sure. If you're interested.
That's
Nope.
all I wanted to know, Charlie.
Just kidding, I'm not really interested.
Okay.
Thanks, Charlie.
Psych.
I have more than enough.
Did I play Jedi Knight 2? No, because I was just doing point and click games. I played Loom, Zack McCracken, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, Full Throttle, Sam and Max Hit the Road, and The Secret of Monkey Island.
Tom's Follies. The Cotton Queen.
There's nowhere else to go, like the back of the house or anything. Doesn't look like it. Well, it's a bummer that it still got that crash, which means the mod I installed didn't fix it. So I guess we're just gonna have to put up with it until we finish this game. I wonder if there's something else I need to grab that uses the clamp. Like, I don't know, maybe there's something in her apartment. Oh, did it... Okay, so this was... Or I did not save it at the end of the stream last night when we got the toy monkey. I don't know if that gonna help us at all with getting the key, but... This thing's creepy as all hell.
You! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.
And
The
we'll
eye came loose. Poor
take his
Constable
eye.
Guybrush.
Speaking of Monkey Island, the name of this monkey is Guybrush.
Sorry, Guybrush, but I need to borrow your eye.
I don't
for a
know if
while.
that's meant to be an homage. Oh, you fucking kidding me. I was just about to save. Literally. Like, I was clicking the menu button. Wait. Type exit to return to game. Oh, but it closed. It has to be intentional with such a random name. Especially since how they got the name Guybrush for Monkey Island in their like whatever, you know, paint program they use to draw the characters. One of the brushes, you know, kind of like in Photoshop you have different brushes. One of the brushes was called Guy.Brush. That's where they got the name Guybrush. Yeah, true story. All right, well, 2 crashes in like last 10 minutes is not boding well. If it continues that often, we may have to table this game.
Hey, you! Yeah, you!
Can I skip this?
Hands up! Spread your legs and do the monkey.
Mildly amusing, but
So
irritating as
creepy.
hell. I'll shut him up now. The eye came loose. Poor Constable Guybrush. Sorry, Guybrush, but I need to borrow your eye for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know unless I misunderstood the person was talking about the mod. I swear they said it fixes crashing issues. Which I guess if it gets to the point where I'm too annoyed by it, then maybe we'll just switch to Sonic 3 and continue that playthrough.
Monkey see, monkey do. Well, not without this he won't.
Got like air around it. What is? Just trying to combine all of the things. All right. Yeah, she doesn't even attempt to grab the key with anything other than the clamps.
Can't reach down far enough.
Unsurprisingly, the monkey does not help grab the key. Neither does the eye. There's nothing like on the ground that would be of use. Maybe Freddy would like the monkey. Maybe we can try giving the monkey to somebody else. What about the homeless dude? Maybe he'd like a monkey. No? Okay. It's worth a shot. Maybe Charlie wants the monkey. No? Why did the music's not play? Play the music. There it is. Just picked up a loaf of bread. Okay. Interesting. Never know when you're gonna be hungry. This game is like a sort of futuristic Art Deco vibe to it, and it kind of makes me want to play BioShock a little bit. I love BioShock. Oh, we can open the window. Maybe. There it goes. I don't know why that was so delayed. Oh, look at this. What do we got here? We got a chain. Inflatable rubber ducky. Clothesline. Huh.
It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal. It's a clothesline.
Can we move the chain? Okay.
It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water.
Post about the author website I launched last week, and the author shared the post, and it's kind of blowing up. Has almost 500 views in 3 hours. Nice. That's awesome. Be good visibility for you.
It's a seagull. Poor guy looks quite hungry.
Oh, I got some bread.
I'm not particularly hungry.
Throw a piece of the...
It's a loaf of freshly baked bread from the cafe.
What if you tear off a piece of it? Oh, there we go. Put some down there. And it just popped
Clank?
the... What if we move the chain now? Oh, is that the clothesline? Oh, it is. Okay.
It's a plastic-coated clothesline.
Let me hurry up and save.
Hi,
Oh, look
there,
at-
duck.
It's the
Bon voyage, ducky.
Okay, it's just floating away. Gotta be on safety safe duty, might be. Oh, no. I mean, if you do remind me, great, but yeah, it's not. So, what if can I combine the clamp with the... Oh, there we go. I don't know how the clothesline on the clamp would help us, like logistically, how that would help. But we'll see if that's it.
When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house, but I never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved.
Okay.
Obviously, this is not gonna work. The clamp's already closed.
So open the clamp, stupid.
It's got a clothesline tied to it.
Like I gotta do everything for you? Hmm. Wait a minute. This is called the Death Star?
Can you say Death Star?
Why is that called the Death Star? Also, the rubber ducky's over here. There's a big wheel. Turn it.
I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter? It could happen.
Oh, got a band-aid that was on that. And blow up the rubber ducky. It's got a hole in it, so it's gonna... Oh my god, I have to hear the rubber ducky deflating. Put the band-aid back on. Oh, I made a huge mistake. Oh, it stopped.
That won't do any good. I need something tight to keep the clamp open.
Oh, got a time limit here, I guess. Somehow that worked. That was the most
That's a pretty cool catch.
obtuse puzzle ever.
It's a large iron key.
We have the key, so I guess I can go open the fuse box now after I save it. though, Freddy. Just constantly sweeping. Sidewalk right there. Hey, look at that. Well,
Oh no, Skin and High Currents are so not compatible. My dad's Uncle Ron can attest to that. He's dead now, of course. Caught in a stampede. Strangest thing, that.
yeah, that had nothing to do with electricity.
Now with a hole in the glove, no way. I might end up Kentucky Fried, sans the coleslaw.
We combine it with the Band-Aid. Trademark. Go.
Dang, Marquis, light up!
I think I broke it, Freddy.
Hell, it gone dead on me now. I'm going to have to fix that sign proper this time round, I just need me a ladder and some tools from the basement.
Oh, he's gonna unlock the door for us. Nice. We have to watch him walk all the way back there. That's very ominous music for a dark alley. How appropriate.
When's the last time somebody picked up the garbage? Smells like moldy caramel popcorn and bingo cherry cola. Disgusting! It's a mountain of garbage. It's a closed garbage bin.
Dig through it.
It's filled with a bunch of dry rags, newspapers, and a half-empty oil can. Can anybody say extreme fire hazard?
You better take that stuff so that it's not such a fire hazard. Or not. Leave it for someone else to deal with.
There's no doorknob. It's impossible to open it from this side.
Freddy did it.
It's a fire alarm and a smoke detector.
Do we have anything to start a fire? Oh, we got matches. Oh, we set the garbage heap afire? Oh, the trash can.
This would probably work a lot better if I opened the can
He
first.
literally said that it was a giant fire hazard.
All right, somebody's coming.
Hell's blazes, we got us a fire.
Definitely wasn't me who set that fire. The only person in the alley. Oh, well, that didn't... We need to do it again.
This would probably work a lot better if I opened the can first.
Sometimes I forget back in these old games. You have to tell her to open the trash can lid. You can't just
All right, somebody's coming.
click on it and expect them to do it all by themselves.
Hails and blazes, we got us a fire.
Maybe I need something. Ooh, maybe the hat. Something to create like a bigger flame, maybe? Oh, you use the monkey with the garbage heap.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey! Dance! Dance!
This is the first time we've heard the whole song.
Monkey! Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up!
Oh, it's just gonna keep going.
And do the monkey!
Maybe we let that play while we set the fire.
All right, somebody's coming.
Hails and blazes, we got us a fire. Now, where's that voice coming from? Show yourself. I ain't scared of no guy who don't have the guts to show himself,
Uh-huh. Okay, well that didn't
Think got the
work.
little guy right where I want. It's a mountain of garbage. For such a small guy, he sure makes a big racket. Think got the little guy right where I want him.
Oh, that's where... That's where it's supposed to go. Oh, shadow. Oh, it looks like a person holding a gun.
I just can't put my finger on it. I feel an uncontrollable urge to raise my hands up. The shadow's being cast by those garbage bags.
Oh, maybe I put the hat on the top. Oh, there we go. There it is. Dance.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
All right, somebody's coming.
Hails and blazes, we got us a fire! Now, where's that voice coming from? Show yourself! Spread your legs! All right there, mister. Just don't you fire that gun now, you hear?
Legs are shaking.
I'm sorry I chased you earlier. Freddy will do the monkey for you right now if that's what
Oh, he
you
thinks it's
want,
the detective.
He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon.
You! Hands up! Spread your legs!
Please let us watch him. Oh my god.
Monkey!
Doing the monkey.
Dance!
Go, Freddy, go.
Dance! Do the monkey! Hey! You!
All right, I guess we better sneak into the theater.
Hands up!
If Freddy's got some moves. Oh my god, it. It crashed literally right as I hit save. Hopefully it saved. And also hopefully it didn't like corrupt the save. Because I've been using the same save spot. Which admittedly is not very smart. Oh, it did. Oh, good.
I knew you would come, sooner or later. There's no way out of here. Did you know that?
I was like, oh my god, who is that ghoul? There's like a zombie sitting in the theater. Oh, it's Cortez.
Inside.
All the time I spent trying to get into the theater, he could have just quietly walked out to meet me. I feel like kicking the guy.
There's a way out. Just not for you.
Hey, walk faster, April.
They will be here soon. Soon enough. Bastards. And why are you so? Do you have any reason to be happy? No. And why be happy? Why not? Because we're
You
both
have
gonna
no
die.
idea what I went through to find you. First,
Do you like movies?
Doesn't have to be this way.
sure, who doesn't? Wait a second. I was trying to tell you that...
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent. But old movies, really old movies, have a charm and a simplicity that appeals to me.
Listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
Yeah, you tell him, April.
But I have never interrupted you, unless I've had something important to say, of course. But go ahead. What is it you wanted to talk about?
I knew you would
Why did you make me search all over the city for you?
Search for
no
me?
way out of here.
I've been here for hours, señorita. I haven't moved.
Your hotel.
The question ought to be,
All exits just
what made you go out of your way to find me?
back inside.
I can see why she's so annoyed with him.
We agreed to meet this morning, remember?
There is a way
As I
out.
remember it, there was no agreement.
Just not
I said tomorrow, but you refused. I assumed you weren't interested.
getting closer.
I apologize for making myself unavailable, however.
Soon enough.
Don't give me that. You wanted me to come looking for you again.
You have any reason to be happy?
Actually, no, I had to lay low for a few hours.
Does it have anything to do with the cop that was staking this place
We're all
out?
gonna die.
Yeah,
Everyone dies.
so it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
He's gone now.
We can walk
Are
out
you
of
in
here.
some kind of
Watch
trouble
your
with the
ways.
police?
Forget about Victor and
Wait,
Alice.
don't tell me. Immigration.
I wonder if Freddy's still out
No,
there
señorita.
dancing.
Did you know?
Not the
When I
police.
came here,
There are bigger players than the police.
now,
I don't want to know. I'm not getting mixed up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
from here.
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
My life's complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Answers. You want,
You would come
you need
sooner or later.
answers.
You keep telling me that, but you never give me any answers. Just more questions. Like, who's out to get you? What's going on with me? How come you know so much about me?
I plan to answer all your questions today, April. By the time you go to sleep tonight, your world will have changed, and nothing will ever be the same.
You're just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then? Come with me. Come outside. No more talk. I will show you the truth.
Because we're both gonna die. Everyone dies. Doesn't have to be this way.
This is probably as good a place as any. At least there's no one around to see, except rats.
To see what?
Stand back, señorita.
What for? What are you doing?
Why, Alice, I'm sending you through the looking glass.
Here we go, chat. Maybe.
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
I don't see anything, just light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through that? Oh no, I don't think so.
This is the moment of decision, April. All time, past and present, revolves around this moment. The destiny of worlds is in your hands. But you must make the choice on your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it best.
I'm not sure what I should do.
I understand. It's a difficult decision, because whatever you do, your life will change forever. So take your time. Think about it. Don't rush into a decision you're not ready to make.
What you gonna choose, April? I choose to save the game.
Are you ready to step through the looking glass?
I guess so.
All right. I'll do it.
Vamos. Enter the light.
Don't say that. It sounds too ominous. Just tell me what's gonna happen.
You're about to take the first step on the longest journey of your life.
Oh, name drop.
But don't worry. I'll be waiting right here.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes, it's pretty much a given.
He's like, yes, you're literally insane if you walk through this magic portal that I just opened up for you.
Oh, I almost forgot. When you're ready to come back, pay a visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse. Got it. Whoa. Oh yeah, part of that HD mod thing I downloaded also upscaled the cinematics.
Vaya con Dios, child, and may the balance protect you.
All right.
Cortez? Cortez!
He didn't go with you.
I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, what was the name Cortez told me to remember? Westhouse? Brian Westhouse? I think that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well, I want to go home now.
That's fair. Let me look at this mural of people back here. Have no comment on that. Okay. Or this one? Nothing, huh? I like the the pillar in the foreground. You walk by, that's cool. Gives the space some depth. Oh, are you Brian Westhouse?
He looks like some kind of priest. Hello?
You gonna say
Hi.
something? You just gonna stare at me?
Et tu? Emile, tu vas?
Do you speak English? Parlez-vous français? Habla español?
Aku, sta caen paras. Inomalante candra, ton maris orethesiton.
Just nod.
Aku tu fata, sequandare, ken estale, ton.
Who are you?
Ken esang maris ortona, magigean poseiton.
I don't think he
Sare
understands.
alvoca in iriam tue ethium.
Where am I?
Sankis tue, tonan tu ken alvoch, e magican ian ton an asans.
Maybe we'll just be leaving.
Aku kandi. Good. Niranton alvoch, sank al coda magic. Torante, salhe, naven, all tongue.
What does Altum mean?
Maris, tu vernelian aran tu torank lock eton.
Where's Cortez?
Tu tone eken, tu ken vernilia fata tintu vermilian ton.
Just doesn't get the hint that we don't know what he's saying.
Who are you?
Ton
can't remember if
ken
we asked that.
esank. Ton, ken itue iraem bab simil quakite. Ton, ken itue iraem bab simil quakite. Aku kandi. Good. Niranton alvoch.
Okay, now he's
Sank
repeating.
alcoda magic. Torante, salhe, naven, all tongue.
Sorry, but I don't understand a single word you're saying.
Tue eres tu montraki ton. Tu et vermilian fata. Aku kandi.
I give up. But thanks anyway.
Tu postque paenciana maris. Co arib
Bro,
alken tu
don't understand what you're saying.
res templa sans vernema a
Just walk away, April. Thank God that's over
The
with.
doors are closed. Quaint. And they go with the general decor of the place. enormous satin drapes. The doors are closed.
Okay, open the doors. Like how the guy just... I mean, he might be asking where we came from. We don't know. But he doesn't seem fazed that we just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Maybe there's something we can show him. Maybe he'll like our ring. No? About an eyeball? No? Still no? Okay. Candy. Maybe you like some candy. No.
He looks like some kind of priest. Hi.
Some kind of priest.
Ken esang maris ortona, magigean poseiton, sare alvoca in iriam tue ithium. Ton, ken it tue iriam bab simil quakite. Aku kandi. Good. Niranton alvoch. Sank al coda magic. Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue. Al orta I beginning. Parasimtin you. You have Thiesa in magic, Sara.
Oh, is it the more we're listening, the more we're understanding him? Every once in a while, like, more words start to be...
Knowledge of all tongue.
You're starting to make sense.
Magike. Ken en santue toranke loc maris.
It'd be cool if you could just listen to other languages and just
Aku kandi.
immediately
Good.
start knowing what they're saying.
Niranton alvoch. Sank al coda magic. Torante. Salhe. Naven.
You already
all
said that. Do
tongue.
I have to start over?
Al orta I beginning. Parasimtin you. You have Thiesa in magic, Sara. The knowledge. Aritua ya itue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
So we just keep listening.
Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Oh, my manners have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
Whoa.
Meaning what?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the Fathers.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the Divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything.
Please
Someone
do.
must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't...
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Marcuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Okay. Let's see the city. Sure, it's gonna be really cool. Nice. I like it. I like it.
Explore Marcuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
All right. Prepare yourselves for a lot of dialogue, I'm guessing. You're doing a lot of talking to people. Oh, look at the bird.
What a sorry-looking bird.
Hey, you don't look too polished yourself, lady.
Oops, I
Doesn't
didn't
mean-
know you could
Mean
talk.
thing to say, April.
Didn't look as if you could talk either.
He's a pretty cool looking bird.
It's a talking bird.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to
Oh
be
god,
won.
not cups.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Time is money, so make it quick.
What do you know about Vestrum Tobias?
Vestron Tobias, eh? The High Priest of the Sentinel himself. Did you know they call themselves the Fathers? It's a joke. When was the last time they did anything for us, the people? No. They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under
They're like
lock.
the US government.
I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new people, the Vanguard. Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change. Only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with the Tyrant. Filthy, dangerous people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not too worried. I wish they wouldn't allow them into the city, though.
How do you get along with your neighbor?
The maps merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me. Nose high in the sky, calls me a charlatan, as if he's the Guardian himself. You know, good oversized bag of wind?
I like the idea of like the feud happening between the two stall worker guys.
Do you know anything about Stark?
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science? Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my, skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
It exists. That's where I came from.
What's Arcadia like?
What a queer question that is. What's the world like? It's big, for one, and too expensive. And they should ban Dalmari women from gambling because I swear, they have a second sight.
Thanks.
Now, how about a game of cups?
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes.
Can I win the
Like
bird?
this antique Domari canter from Gien. A
What's the
superb
bird?
replica of
How much
Mount
the bird?
Tyranny, cast in pure solid iron. A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel. And this, unique bird.
Yes, that's what I want.
Get me out of here!
Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffle it around with the other 2 cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin. And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For life!
You accept credit card? Because that's all I got right now.
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
How about an eyeball? No? How about the ring? Oh, that actually works.
Is that gold? Only valid Arcadian coin in iron and other precious metals allowed at my table, young lady. Take your worthless gold elsewhere.
Gold? Worthless? Now I have heard everything.
Okay. Gold is no good in Arcadia. Let's talk to this merchant.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
How much are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the Border Mountains for only 6. Aaron's fresh from the quill of a sunwriter. Maps, get your maps here.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that. Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Bay of Fire. Whoa.
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Sure, that makes sense. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Oh, that he was like, yes, as a... Okay.
Do you know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminished before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
How do you get along with your neighbors?
The Cups handler? Stay away from him, miss. He takes great joy in robbing people's purses. You can't beat him, not without magic. And he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in Chagagriel, and they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or 2. Get a proper job, you son of a mole!
What do you know about Stark?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark. I'd give my right
So Stark
leg.
is
Well, perhaps
the
not
real
my
world,
right
like
leg
our
as such.
world.
You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... yes, a grand place indeed, free of this blasted chaos.
Funny that the people in the magic world
now,
would be like, man, I want to go live in the science
controlled
world.
by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it? Yes, the Vanguard may be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our
Yeah,
cousins
exactly.
in
Grass
Stark.
is always greener.
Magic is all well and good, but it won't bring our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion. No, some people may consider our world a paradise. The Sentinel, for one, they'd prefer to keep it just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
Thanks.
No maps for me today, thanks.
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps!
Mole's dinner. I don't want to be a mole's dinner.
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good. The whole fountain's been carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive.
All right, are there any other stalls we could go visit?
What the hell kind of animal is that?
All right, then we got the city that way. Both of those lead to the city, it looks like. Okay, so that's the marketplace, city gates. Okay. Whoa.
Stout guardians of the city. Wooden, but stout. And that blue fire is way cool. This guy's selling musical instruments. Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh! He's selling musical instruments.
Let's talk to him.
I'm not in the market for an instrument at this particular moment. Still, good to know where to get one in case of a musical emergency. Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton. This lady's selling fresh fish. I've never seen fish like this before. But if it's wet and has fins, fish it is.
Alright, can we explore more?
This guy's selling lobsters, crabs, eels, and...
Lobster
what
and
the hell is that
crab.
purple thing? That is so not appetizing.
And Tony and I went out to dinner the other night, and we went to a Italian place, but I got a risotto, seafood risotto that had lobster, scallops, and crab. Oh, so good. Nothing to look at in this whole giant... Wait.
Blue fire. It's either propane or magic. I'm guessing the latter. The size of these galleons is truly breathtaking. And there are dozens of them, not to mention a number of smaller vessels. Mercuria must be a very important and very busy port. It's a lighthouse, much like the ones we have at home, except this one, of course, burns a blue fire.
Of course. Blue fire indicates magic, apparently.
Assorted cargo. Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea.
Let's talk to him.
Ahoy there, matey!
Pardon?
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
What do you say then?
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never, ever, ahoy.
This is valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
They don't say ahoy, but they say aye, matey.
Why aren't you out at sea?
Do you see the sail on that barge over there?
Yes.
Is it flapping?
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
No.
This guy's kind of a dick.
And why is that then?
Because it's not windy?
Exactly.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent
Can't believe she
idea.
hasn't commented how
Now,
much
why
cleaner this
didn't
world
we
is. It's time to
think of
move,
that?
girl.
Of course. Oars.
I mean, I would
By
want to live in a world of
Jaw's
magic.
Stunted left arm, that's it. Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Guyenne?
Are you being sarcastic?
Sarcastic? Me? What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
How long's it been since the last wind?
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind. The
Spell
Mojo
on the
will be
wind.
cursed if I
Got
know
it.
why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him. But not one has returned. Now the Areed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north, beyond Riverwood.
Thanks for the chat.
Aye.
Thanks for the chat. S. Oh, who's this guy? Old
The
sailor.
old man and the, ocean? Looks like a lifetime at sea has left its tracks on him.
Cleaning a
Anything
fish.
looking like a lifetime of shooting your mouth off be taking its toll on yous.
And everybody in this world is... They all got a little mouth on them.
Hello, old man.
I got me no treasure, and I got me no map of no buried treasure. I just be an old sailor with no ship, so leave us be.
Why is your nose missing?
What are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What it look like I be doing?
I'm not well versed in maritime.
And why do you have a Scottish accent?
Mar what? Ah, yous mean sea life, do you not? Ah, The smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your ship, the spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every part. I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
How much hairspray did you need to get your ponytail to stick straight up like that?
Care to share some of your maritime stories with me?
Mar what? Ah, tales of the sea, right? Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. Now, what stories be I wanted to hear then?
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Baksheevan Empire, if you'd be interested. It's a tale
Sure.
of grand romance, just up your alley, be sure of it.
Sure, that sounds like a fine story.
Just tell it already.
Aye. It be near on 50 years ago that I was a mate on a sturdy old lady called the Three-Legged Whore.
The what?
What do I be saying? She was called the Thrifty Horse, she was. Aye, that be her name. The Whittle Whatsit.
You don't remember the ship's name, do you?
Anyways, I be a young mate then, and we be anchored in Monterba, the grand western port of the once glorious Baksheevan Empire. I be having ship leave until the following evening, and it be me first visit to that exotic and dangerous port. So I sets out to have a look around. Now, bear in mind that Monterba be ruled by a mock. Like all large Baksheevan cities. In principle, the mock be having to
Lot of
report
dialogue.
to and
Lot
pay
of dialogue.
half of all taxes to the emperor in Port Altaban. But with the Baksheevan Empire having all but crumbled into pieces, the provinces do be having the power to do pretty much as they be wanting. And so I sets out on me own that day to explore the city. Now, bear in mind that all the cities of the Southlands, and that be me
Did she just pass
adventures
out?
in the once glorious empire of Bakshiva. And that be how
This story
I
is so
meet me
boring,
Baron
she just-
Bird. How I see Deuce and the
She just
romance
passed
the
out with
Mock's
boredom.
daughter. How I be chased from Monterba by the Mock's soldiers, and how I be the first man to walk across the desert of Shangagriel, the wastelands, and how I be getting this awful rash on. Girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
No. Your story was very riveting.
What? What? Sleeping? No. Just concentrating really hard. Good story, though. Solid material. Ever considered doing a book?
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's blood.
Oh, so they take an outrageous commission then?
No, they actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a penchant for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
Huh.
I'm gonna be going now. After you tell me what's in your
What
chest.
have you got in that chest?
What chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
But
You
what's
be
in it?
lying.
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
No, really. What's in the chest?
Oh, live snakes. Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be, then.
I'm still curious.
I'm still curious about that chest.
Right. I be telling yous, curse the balance, girl. You never give up, do you?
No, never.
I be having no real treasure in here, like I told ye. But it be where I keep me personal articles and things I be picking up now and then on me travels. And me bed, it's where I be keeping me bed before I be losing him. I be a stupid old man. He be my best friend. I ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a talking bird.
Oh, that bird is his.
What happened to your talking bird?
I be cheated out of him. That cups handler on the marketplace be cheating me in a full game of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to win me money back.
And what happened?
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup. My best friend taken from me. Cursed be the balance. I be all lonesome now.
Oh, he
The
be all
worst part
lonesome.
is that me bird is now a prize to be won. A prize in the cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor bird.
What's your bird's name?
Bird.
Oh,
I mean, that's easy to remember. Name your bird Bird.
I'd better get going.
Yous young'uns be always running round. Everything be so important. He's be having no time to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
Okay, see you. How do I go back? Wait, that goes there.
I feel like someone's staring at me.
Hey,
I wouldn't feel too comfortable about sailing anywhere in that. It's like a toy boat for children.
how do I go back? There we go. Maybe we'll go talk to the bird. Oh, let's save it. Won't have to go through that conversation again.
It's a talking bird.
Oh, we can't actually talk to it though. It's a shame. Trying to think. Oh, we don't really have a lot. Like if we had anything else, I would ask for silver, I think, or iron. I think you said was the other one. If Tobias has anything else to say, or anything new to say.
Excuse me, Vestrum Tobias?
Tobias. Just call me Tobias, please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself. Did you enjoy the sights?
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist. I kept thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it. And you know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
In your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic. That is and always has been the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order. They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale. But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and... This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or... All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess. I had dreams, and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will. Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
Okay. School time.
This is the true story of the Balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the Balance, and it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago and in ages to come, the Earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people. There was balance, and there was harmony.
You're saying there was just one world then?
One world, one Earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes. The balance of the cosmos was in peril. Unless something was done, unless man was humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse.
Whoa.
We were given a visitation then. The Dragkin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
She just stands there in disbelief.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Dragkin, Draken, dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the Order of the Balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrom were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark, magic and science, chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13, 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and one who was between, the Dragkin, our mentor, our custodian, our learned guide. Both magic and science were needed to perform.
Oh, we
this
got
most
ads starting in
difficult
30
task.
seconds on Twitch.
To split a world in two, to create two worlds from one.
Wasn't the use of that kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Yes. And so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science. At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the two worlds and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal. And so the ritual began.
And I'm guessing April's like a descendant of
one world was
Guardian.
to become two, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the one who would be guardian, the disc at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower, but the disc glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created and two new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disc had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the balance
Would have
and
been
of
cool
the
if they
guardian,
like maybe
and
animated
it would
some
be
sort of
her
sequence
home
for this
the
story,
next 1,000 years.
or even if they did like
the one who was
Breath of the
kin
Wild
picked up the
style, where
disc
they
and said,
just like
"This
you know
disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now
pictures or
become
something.
this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4. The key is the disc, and the disc is this realm." This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued. "Know only this. The Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired. The 4 pieces, that is the key, will be given to the 6 of you who are
We
to
gotta
be
get the
taken
4
to
pieces
Arcadia
of the
for
key.
safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete," he went on, "without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep 1, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disc, and the kin will come together one last time." With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia, and 6 to Stark, and the one who would be guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disc. In service of the balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian, and with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disc, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun, the era of the Guardian.
I hope you're taking notes, chat, because
After they left the tower,
a lot.
2 of the Drakkyn went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic, and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire. And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the
Actually,
way
shut
things
the game
are?
off at this point.
Then what's
I don't have
wrong
the
with
attention
that?
span for it.
And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so
Yes.
I shall be brief. As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for
It's
a
shocking
brief time, they were
detailed.
soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not.
Remember when he said he was going to be brief?
So the inevitable soon came to pass.
Good times.
And the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance.
Oh,
their
that scared
own
me.
guardian. Now, every 1,000
Thank you for that
years,
gift on
a
TikTok.
new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years. Every 1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous guardian, the 12th guardian, was to be replaced. Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far, they have failed.
I bet
But the 12th guardian could wait no longer.
the person who wrote this
Only a short time
monologue
ago, the disc in the tower shattered.
was like,
and
you
the
think it's too
guardian
long?
left his throne.
They're like, no, make it
The
longer.
balance is now untended, and we have yet to find a new guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance. And they may be able to place their own puppet on the throne, to rule the balance according to their principles. And this we cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia, and the dawn of an era of chaos.
Chaos.
Now do you see?
I
Honestly,
understand the history.
I zoned
can
out
even
about 2
accept
minutes
it,
in.
But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He has disappeared, and there is no one to take his place. He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
And what can I do? I'm nobody. I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift. A portal between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through the shift himself.
Even if that's true, I don't have any control over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
We gotta find someone
I'm
named
afraid
Brian.
not. Even if I could shift,
An
I
odd
would
name
not be
for
able
this
to channel
magical
through
world.
you like Cortez did.
So, I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that, yes. Yes, you are.
That's so not.
Please don't have any questions, April.
No, it has been unseasonably warm. If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
Very, very long
No,
stories.
thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
That is good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
I will not have any questions for a very long time. I will avoid questions at all costs, actually. Speaking of which, I'm just going to save that so we don't have to ever listen to that again. Alright, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and refill my beverage. So, yeah. Let's get some music on. How about a little Batman NES? All right, stick around, chat. I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Alrighty, chat. Alrighty. Excuse me. Let us continue on with our adventure. Could have gotten a snack while I was up. Oh well. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. No, that won't work. What if we give the ring to the map guy? Actually, maybe we'll talk to this guy about the bird.
How about a game of cups today?
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment.
She
on the
really
table
has
and the
no-
game will begin.
Nothing to say to this guy about swindling that old man's bird away from him? Not one thing.
Monkey see, monkey do. Well, not without this he won't.
We already tried the ring. We know that's not going to work.
I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
Maps!
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
That wasn't a question, April.
Bye.
Maps!
Bye-bye.
Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
We can't go in any of these buildings, huh? Okay.
Assorted cargo. It's a small ship or boat. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference?
That's a good question. What's the difference between a ship and a boat?
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Bye.
I'm gonna regret talking to this guy again.
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
I'd love to hear some more maritime stories.
Might regret this.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
You want more? Damn be me wooden left ankle. I be having a great old tale to tell yous about how I be coming to have me wooden pecker. It all began...
You know what? On
Yeah.
second thought, forget about it.
You don't want to hear about his wooden pecker.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
TikTok app just crashed on me. Why's everything got to be crashing? At least it like keeps the live connected somehow. Let's see. Oh, small pier. Is that? Oh, that's where that guy is. ship is where one guy is. Nothing else to look at over here, huh? Okay.
The walls look ancient. Arcuria must be at least as old as anything back in the real... in my world.
Again, might regret talking to Tobias. But I feel like we need more information, or we need
Excuse me.
to get back to Stark.
Do you know a man named Brian Westhouse?
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
I need to find him.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
Who did you say I should see about Westhouse?
The map merchant at the market may know.
Oh,
There
okay.
is one thing I must tell you,
All right.
however. Few would know Westhouse by his real name. In the city, he is known as the Rolling Man because of his strange two-wheeled vehicle. The most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
A bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the Westhouse himself.
What do you know about Cortez?
Your mentor? What has he told you about himself?
Not much. Nothing, in fact. He's a complete mystery to me.
To learn something about someone, the best way to go about it is to ask them yourself. There is nothing I can do to enlighten you.
But who is he?
He is who he is, what he is. If he has not told you himself, then perhaps he does not wish you to know. It would be improper for me to divulge his secrets.
You're as bad as he is. No offense. It's just frustrating.
I understand. The next time you see him, tell him what you have told me. Maybe he will tell you the truth, maybe he will not. It is his choice to make.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, I think we'll be done with that conversation.
If you say so, then it must be true.
So talk to the map guy, because he might know this Brian Westhouse guy, aka the Rolling Man.
Maps!
Can you tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Because I
Because I
want
need
to
to
know.
find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, Maps!
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar West of House? It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
He said Briar
It's
West
a man,
of
not
House.
a place. Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
Please? Pretty please?
No, young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Ah, blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please tell me where the Rolling Man lives.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information about my customers.
Oh, who is this?
You're late again, and you know what else? You're fired! Give me back the delivery list
Whoa.
and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere! Hired hell. Bah! Never hire a Dolmari to do a human job.
What are you gonna do now without a delivery boy?
Respect his commitment
Hire a
to
new
customer
one, of
privacy.
course. Blasted
You gotta
be
respect
the
it.
balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation!
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy. It could work, if the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind, the pay is not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
I'll take the job, if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Okie dokie. Guessing that's
and remember to
the
have the customer
rude
sign
ass
the
guy.
delivery list. The guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Maps, fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
Okay, back to the docks. No, that's not him. Is it the old guy?
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
Okay. I love how they have to finish their animation before you can just leave. Oh, let's talk to this guy again.
How are you
Maybe
today,
I need to
then?
talk to him first.
Like you care.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
I'm
I
looking
think
for
I
the
want to
captain.
push you
Is
in
he
the
around?
water is what I think.
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the Temple Market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was. Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Oh, I have to actually give it to him.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
All right, just sign the delivery list and I'll be on my way.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Sign it or I'll kill you.
Sign it, or I'll kill you.
With what? A cross look? Hurtful words? Lots of yelling and shouting?
I'll have my friends in the Marcurian Mafia pay you a visit.
The Marcurian what?
Please just sign the damn thing, would you?
Sorry. It brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
And that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't
Reverse
write.
psychology.
So what? So what if I can't write?
Oh,
So what if
guess
I
you
was
actually
born
can't
at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since? I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Well, there's always music.
What's music got to do with you signing my list?
What's
Nothing.
music got to
But
do?
it distracts the
got to do
Mojal.
with it?
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte, and straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
Membership fees, of course.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
Oh, gonna
I'll be back.
leave that dialogue
I
option
don't
there.
doubt it for a second.
Oh, I don't want to go to the small pier. Saving after literally every dialogue. Although, knock on wood, the game hasn't crashed since we got to this part of the game. Wait, talk to the instrument merchant.
What's your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
I like a instrument merchant who only communicates through instruments. I could do that with customers.
He's selling the flute for 1 Aaron, I think.
Just so happens I have 1 Aaron.
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it? As luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the, Mojal won't mind.
Okay. So we need to play music for the ship captain. Hey buddy, here you go. Oh, maybe I have to talk to the captain again.
Hello.
Hello.
Bye.
Oh man.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
Shirley. Don't call me Shirley.
Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Just make sure he doesn't have anything else to say.
Bye.
Okay. No, I don't want to go to the small pier. How do I... There we go. Back to the city. So... I guess if we... We'll show the delivery list to the merchant. Show him that we delivered what we said we would. So tell us where Brian Westhouse is, aka the Rolling Man.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons.
Of course he does.
First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking.
Turn north on South
That's when
Street.
you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the Tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where Westhouse... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out
Worst
for the
directions
livestock
ever.
they're likely to attack in that part of town. Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrock Lane? Yes, Parrock Lane. Head west on Parrock Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's
These
Honor
directions are
Tavern.
wild.
North again?
No, west. Parrock Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the
5 foot tall
Southlands,
tower.
bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The Rolling Man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Could have just said that. Okay. Luckily, we have this really convenient waypoint that we could just go to. He gave us a new map? Yeah, okay. Of course it Fucking just talked about the error. What did it do? All right. I'm just waiting for Scum VM to come back up. Sorry about that, chat. We'll be back in Arcadia in no time. Scum happens. Good thing I literally just saved it. And be real surprised that there aren't any like fan-made patches for this game.
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanyef, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
How'd you know that?
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
Oh God. I have another giant monologue coming up. I can feel it.
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
Gonna wait for him to finish taking his drink. There we go.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, Faye. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild?
By the way, if you're watching on TikTok,
staying in
consider following me on one of these two apps.
I'd strongly
particularly
advise
this one.
against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods.
We have emotes
Carrick and
over
his
on the purple app.
misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man.
You get 5 free
Thanks
ones
for the
just
map,
by
though.
following the
I
channel.
collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
They're the best. Would you say they're the best around?
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fella, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my whole life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
But
What?
that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning, I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
I would say so.
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice
Thank
it
God.
to say, I
Can't
was
take another
always
15-minute
somewhat
monologue.
of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902
Had
in
enough
Boston.
plot.
By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course,
I'll
I
say the
found
voice
myself
acting
in
is
India, working as
nice.
a journalist. That's where I met Manny.
For my throat.
And that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic... I was a fool, of course, but who knew
Remember
where
when
my
he said I won't
curiosity
bore you
would
with the
bring me.
details? Yeah, that was a good time.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
Alright, we're gonna leave.
I should get going.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Any time.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
I love the, like, stock image over here. It's static image, too. Like, the ocean's just not even moving.
Hold on one second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say
Gotta be
anything
honest,
about
his
it?
house on the side of
He
the cliff
said
there
that
doesn't
when
look
his heart
very
started
sturdy.
beating again,
Like it's just held up by these like boards down.
it would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon.
And it looks like it's kind of
And watch
leaning a
never
bit.
worked. And the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
We'll just save that. What did he give us? Well, a pocket watch. Hold on, you gotta sign the delivery
Sign
thing.
this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Still have a job to do. Damn it.
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
Oh, I bet the thumbtack will work.
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole, like so, and then slowly wind it... It worked! It's ticking!
Nice. Oh. We just open a portal?
I did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
By God, it's a
I was gonna
ship.
say, is he gonna even react to
Haven't
it?
seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever.
No, not
Besides,
forever.
I built this house with my own 2 hands. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity
would
of
suck.
the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
Got it, dude. Oh, look, he's still standing there. And our monkey is still on the garbage pile.
Tess. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
Even the
You
sun does not need
believe
you to
in
believe in its
magic?
rise in the morning, señorita.
So go to
You have seen the truth
Arcadia.
with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance.
I really
About
was
Stark
hoping that
and
Freddy
Arcadia.
would still be there dancing.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrom. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an Instrum then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, Your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of this. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others, and they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Gee,
Maybe
thanks.
he's the guardian that left his post?
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way.
No, I
You are
haven't played
capable
this
of
or
opening
the
a shift on
sequel,
your own, but
which is
you
called
might not be able
Dreamfall,
to.
in a very long time.
What do you mean?
But with all the talk of dreams, it makes sense why the
power.
sequel is called
The
Dreamfall.
magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things. We must find the Lost Guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower.
Oh,
And
maybe
we must do
not
what
the
we
Guardian.
can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm,
All very
but
good
he's
questions.
the last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books, talk with the Minstrom and others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains two parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons.
Yeah, I know
gives
that.
the disc the
Tobias already
properties of
told
the
me all
balance
this.
and makes it complete.
Where is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the Tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure, they're... Oh, that's the Vanguard?
See.
Then they're big, very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
In Arcadia, they flaunt their philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have that much money?
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
Whoa.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
It's
If
eerily
we hold at bay
relevant,
the forces
right?
of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes? But there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance. And you... No, that will have to wait. By just being alive, you counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse.
I've noticed a lot of
That
things in
tiny
this game they
breach
talk about
might have been
seem
permanent.
purely relevant
I
to
didn't do anything.
today, real life.
Imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga.
This
It's
game came out
instinctive to you to fight chaos.
25 years
You
ago.
see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels?
Yeah, piece of cake.
And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these
'Cause I'm
responsibilities on my shoulders. I
18.
can't carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too, you're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
What happens if I choose no, no way?
I am not a fortune teller, nor am I a Vinar. What will happen? Something else? That's all I can tell you.
It's true.
Something else.
Something else will happen.
But I'm sure it won't be anything good. Not unless you agree to help.
But I can't do it. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not your savior. I don't have any magic powers. I'm just this girl. I'm just me.
The choice is yours, April. As always, the choice is yours.
It's not much of a choice, is it?
For what it's worth? Perhaps not. Still, you need to come to the decision on your own.
Then the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses?
I'm guessing up that elevator that
Once we've done
the
that,
cop won't
you
let
must
us go
travel
through.
to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right. Okay. Where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait. Did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
Yeah, no, never.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
Man, oh man. Oh, I was gonna save it. Please don't crash. Yeah, there's that music.
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah? What's up?
Nothing, I'm just tired.
You don't look too hot either. I mean, you always look hot, but you look a little beat, a little tired.
Do you mean that? About me always looking hot?
Yeah, you know, I think you're the most beautiful girl in the world. I've told you before.
I just have a hard time accepting it is all. Thanks, Charlie, you're so sweet. Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. She knows about the show, so she'll be here.
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded soon, so you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem. Later.
Oh, look who it is. Oh, here's Emma.
So where have you been all day? You didn't show up at school. You
In a
weren't at
magic
work,
world.
And then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again. And on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit! Zach! I totally forgot. He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To
Who
that
cares?
sleaze bag? That's a
He's a
promise made
dickhole.
to be broken.
Yeah, we're not going. Fuck that dude.
You're right. I'm staying here.
Good girl. Now, there are a couple guys you should keep an eye open for tonight.
Me?
I have a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend because I have one and I need somebody to compare boyfriends with. It's not your choice to make, girl. It's just the natural order of things.
I thought we were here to listen to the band.
Sure, from the back, so we can scope out guys' asses.
I don't know which place is weirder, Mercuria or the Fringe Cafe on any given night.
Mark what?
Never mind. So, okay, which guys are we looking for?
Right. Now, you may want to take notes.
Oh, Chapter 3, Friends and Enemies.
Oh, God. Headache. I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today. He's probably royally pissed that I stood him up, and Zach's very good at being pissed.
Alright, we'll just save that there. And I think I'm gonna actually jump off a little early tonight because I think that's about all of the exposition I can take in 3.5 hours. There's an awful lot of dialogue. But we'll be back Thursday. We're going to continue our playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And so hopefully we'll see you all then. 6 p.m. Eastern time, as usual. Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, 6 p.m. is when you can always find me live if you didn't already know that. But yeah, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you on Thursday for some Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Hey Raptor Chicken, you have a good night as well. Thanks for hanging out with us. Alrighty. That'll do it for me. We'll see you all on Thursday. All right, bye-bye.